Welcome to the broadcast. It is 12:01 o'clock noon on the East Coast time, and I am on the air over at Madden 24 Ultimate Team broadcast. I just won a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the regular season head-to-head games, and I got 2,000 coins, and that's where I left off. Anyway, any questions, let me know. And as you can see in your bottom right-hand corner, I have 2 wins in a row for this season. Oh, hey, Cheese, how are you doing? You doing okay? Welcome to the broadcast.
Charles and I
hey, Sasha, how are you? Welcome to the broadcast.
Some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Well, that's good to hear, Cheese. That's good to hear. Hey, I'm glad I'm off on a Monday. That's always good.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this.
Always to be good off on a Monday.
Something you expect to see from the opening kickoff.
Mondays and hump day on Wednesday are the 2 worst days usually during the week. You can tell just by the traffic. You can just tell how the day is going to go.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down.
Yeah, if that Ed Reed had an X factor, that'd be pick 6. I do my adjustments.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet.
Yep, always an inside pass rusher. They say, oh yeah, pass rushers, you need outside guys. No, you don't. You need also inside guys, if anything. Well, these running quarterbacks are nowadays, outside defenders aren't nearly as effective as they used to be.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Yes, I did, Sasha. I saw it 3 days ago. Back on Friday night, I saw it. It was really nice.
Here's Griffin.
It's getting good now. Yeah, I really enjoyed the nice. I like the story to it too. It's like when you think you can, guess how the story's going to end. You can always. It's always like a story plot twist or something. I might get it myself one day and play it. Keep seeing it on the suggested games, The Last of Us and all this and all the commercials nowadays. And ooh, I got him. Yes, I get the ball. Yeah, last one looks pretty good. Sort of like that zombie genre type of a thing. Yes, I did. Yeah, baby. Man, that's a good way to start this game. Good way to start the day, matter of fact. Yeah, the only thing I wish I would be happy about is the Ravens. They lost yesterday to the Indianapolis Colts. I'm a little upset about that. The fucking referees blew a face mask call they didn't also call on the Ravens, on the Colts. And they also missed a pass interference on 4th down. Which would have put us in field goal range in overtime to win the game. But no, they didn't. They were signing as a church fucking mouse or a politician, They didn't do a fucking thing about it. It was blatant right on the fucking video screen. So if they call pass interference on the Ravens next fucking week, and they don't touch her, it's going to be some shit's going to go down. I can guarantee you that. I fucking lose to the Colts of all the Colts are basically the bottom feeder teams in the league, and to lose to them for the Ravens, you want to have Super Bowl aspirations. I mean, that's not good. The fact that it had to go to overtime to even decide the winner was, Not a good sign ever. And it was raining and all that, and they had that hurricane and all that, but still, this is a professional team. Rain and storms are no excuse to play like shit.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Gibbs, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall.
Well, as I learned in the past, always take your points.
Chip shot, a 20-yarder.
Well, geez, did they find that that animal you were talking about last month, that chupacabra thing?
With 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Yeah, play receiver. Option tackling conservative. Zoom.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Alright.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
What they want to do is play off the momentum.
Hey, man coverage I like to play, but when they do outside zones, they get really hard, because if your defender doesn't get there, you can be in trouble.
Pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yep, that's exactly why you're conservative when option quarterbacks, when your settings. That's exactly why. So I didn't. That would have been the first down or big play. Good coverage. That wasn't even a linebacker. I mean, a corner. That was a fucking sub safety. Linebacker at safety. That was doing good coverage. That play receiver quick setting you have, that really makes a difference. At least so far it has. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's why it looked open, but he got by him, though. I was lucky on that. And he got paranoid because of the pressure.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for his first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And of course, remember back
Now, to do some play action, he's going to be crowding that fucking run now.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through.
Alright, I'm going to spread it out. He wants to draw that blitz and stuff. Probably that blitz with the 4 or 5 receivers.
I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Griffin's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
That was easy. He came with all that blitz. I made him pay. Can't cover DeAndre Hopkins with a safety playing 10 yards off.
So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone, and you remember
He's kind of a spinner all-out blitz. You don't do. You can't just do the same thing over and over again.
Thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end.
Saw it coming. Means I'm just one of those run the ball players that are just going to keep running it a million times a game. I can, but if I know what the fuck you're doing, I'm going to come all out blitz. That's easy pickings. Be a receiver. Do a quick slant. Or zig route even. Comeback routes don't work unless you have a good offensive line, because you got to have time from the comeback. Long developing plays, you got to have time to protect your quarterback. Even though Griffin can run, it's still They can keep contained, still throws off the time. And
still the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category.
that secondary has really played better since I got rid of Dory Jackson. I thought he was a really good guard. He was horrible. He was getting on big plays literally every single fucking game.
They'll run again with Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the
Probably the fact they had no press coverage, but I thought press coverage was overrated. Apparently it's very important.
That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
I like that wing tight formation. I mean, wing pair, but the ace double, that's pretty good too, because you can. It's not obvious where the play is going to be. You do it on both sides. You think, oh, it could go up the middle, it could go left or right, and the formation doesn't tip off where the play can end up. Like, oh, it's 3 tight ends. That must be where the play is. And if it goes the other side, it's bring down the safety in the box. Yeah, that you don't know.
Before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Well, Eric Berry against man coverage against Michael Mayer is not a good matchup.
Inside the 30. That one good for 24 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends.
Yeah, that's why I don't like blitzing as much as I used to.
Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to
Makes it too, like that last drive, makes it too simple for the quarterback to identify where to go with the football. It's a main catch. I'll just do a quick slug crossing route. You know, that zone blitz really works the best. Much as I hate zone coverage, you know, I gotta go with what works. Speaking of zone blitz, I think I'm gonna cook up one right now. Yep. Oh, fuck. Damn it, Ed Reed. The ball. That's 2 we should have had this game.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game.
That should have been a
now
pick.
He's gonna have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
He was right there.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Griffin.
Yeah, there we go.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down.
Gotta have an inside pass rusher. That's what the Giants, how they beat the Patriots back in those 2 Super Bowls. Colts had played them decently, but they didn't have any inside pressure. Brady would step up in the pocket and throw. You're gonna do that against the Giants.
They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Griffin.
Great play. He's very physical. I like that. Big.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the Ravens are going to get the football.
I guarantee you that would have been a touchdown if I kept Dory Jackson.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
Whoops.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up in a certain.
And Byron forgot to block someone.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now 3rd down and very long. Play action. Now Griffin.
Damn.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball
Yes.
in this part of the field,
Good block at first, but he just went right around them.
Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Shoves him off at the 20. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now Griffin on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reggie White, what a force, got back there for the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Drop 60, drop 60. Hey, Chris.
To throw is RG3. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be...
There's some of my famous zone blitzes.
Really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now look out, Griffin hit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's the way to fucking play. Yep. See, it looks like the same deep blitz, but it's not. It's a man coverage. Cover 1. That's all I like to do. You mix it up like that, guys. It really helps. I love cooking up blitzes. Oh, 3 in a row.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. First play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Griffin. 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
On second down, Griffin. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action. Griffin. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Michael Mayer, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Now. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Safety Rangers.
They go play action with Griffin. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety.
Open receiver misses.
And I think this is a
That's why I run the ball so much.
Coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They run again with Jackson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
His first catch, good for 9 in the 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot rock, so to speak.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner by the time.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah, that was a bad game. I think I just ran the ball. Every time I try to open it up and throw, bad things happen. But it's alright. I'm going to check out my field passes for 2 interceptions. Head. That's for a touchdown.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. And we are underway from Houston. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Takes it straight ahead. To the 43, second down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll go play action here with Stroud.
Intercepted. Damn.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Reggie White with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now again, it's Jackson. Oh, he bowls over it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run for the first time to Najee Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play back.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Here's Reed. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And Reed.
Reed. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake. Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Griffin. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman.
Let him all the time.
And the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Javon Curse. He's the one that got home and takes him down from a loss of 9. Here now, a 3rd and 20. Off the middle they go with a big back Jackson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Will come up 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, another free safety coming up and making a big-time play.
They're trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Griffin. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around.
Welcome to the broadcast.
No more than that. 2nd down. Second and 7. Now it's Griffin. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Straight in. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
That's how I do it.
Stays on his feet. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, happens a lot in my team. As soon as I make a big play on defense, our offense turns it right the fuck back over.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah. And then, of course, you can't win. You turn the ball over and miss tackles. I mean,
I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. missed tackles leads to his
No
long
amount of
touchdown
skill
run.
can make up for that. I tell you that right now.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Drop ball has got the tie that, or if not take the lead. Now it's 21-10.
And they'll start this drive just across the.
It's always, you know, one play away. It's always one mistake away, 1 yard away from winning the game. It's so annoying.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The team's turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Stroud. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Stroud now on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
I don't know. What can I say? Perfect cover and still catches the ball. What can I say? I think I did come up a little bit too close for the ball, but you should have at least batted it away. But you know how this game's going so far. It doesn't really matter. They tackle and they push them past the goal line for the fucking touchdown. That's the gist of the game so far. 4th and 20. Makes it right at the 1 yard line, then tackles them for a sack and pushes them across the goal line. Go figure.
Because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Oh, now you decide to intercept the football after the touchdown. No, God does have a good team.
So now Carlson,
You can tell they have that Najee Harris, that 89 Najee Harris. You know, they got some good players.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense.
Yeah, so it's not like, you know, oh, you should be beating this team. No, it's, you know, see what I mean? RG3, he throws the ball so wildly out of the play. He is so inaccurate. Well, compared to Bryce Young, he's like a Peyton Manning accuracy compared to Bryce Young. Shit. But still, I mean, come on. It's like, here playing there, you expect it to... Come on, Olavi. You got 5+ catching at 92 catching. You still can't catch it against his own corner. I mean, come on. I don't know. This team, this game, just does not know how to do the basics. Block and catch. Frankly, that should have been a touchdown. That post route, I mean. I don't know. It's just the whole game, you know. It's like playing the whole game, getting tackled by shoestrings and, you know, all the Final Destination, black cat back, bad luck shit, you know. Any tip pass has to never even catch a break. I don't know.
The NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
Needs to have $2.3 million to spend and do something about it. But and despite the score, it's not a blowout.
And It's a pretty good return here.
The stupid mistakes I made.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he loses the football a second
I don't know what's going on with Gibbs. I have it on conservative, and he still fumbles the ball. Yeah, it's time to get rid of Gibbs because he's a little bit too slow. He's now having fumbling problems that you never had before. Amazing. When Hill gets behind Ramsey, then he drops the ball, then he has good coverage on him, he catches the ball. This insane, crazy fucking game, I tell you. And Gibbs fumbling it 2 times in a row. Gibbs always had good ball handling. I don't know if it's a big hit, but I think I still had it on conservative. It shouldn't happen twice. I mean, if you can't hold the football, there's nothing I can do about that. Well, I'm just going to hold the plate protect ball the whole game. They went 3rd and 4th and 3, and I run a stretch play. Am I going to run real slow and protect the ball? No. I was like, oh, put it on conservative. It's already on fucking conservative. You see what I mean? Stop them there. It's not like it's a blowout. Just stupid mistakes like fumbling the football. Yeah.
19-18.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Hustle.
Now it's Griffin. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now Griffin. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Olave, 46 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Griffin will try and throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side, their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Yeah, well. Even though I lost the game, it's still a couple of plays from being me still winning it, though. At least making it 9, but whatever.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off on the
Second down, Dre Hopkins, that's why I throw it so low, so you stop on the route so we catch it in front of them. But I don't know.
Play action. Stroud now.
There we go. I had a feeling, he's just going to straight, flat out drop that ball. And we called it.
They'll take over at their own 27. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He lets it go deep for Olave.
He's got him. Told you he could beat Sherman. Not by much, but still has the advantage.
And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And they will eventually get him down.
Oh, never mind. It's not on conservative. That's why I was fumbling. My bad, guys. I thought it was on conservative. But I've had that happen before last year. Okay.
touchdown.
Yep. If I did that more early and often, I would have, by judging by a two-score game, I probably would have won.
The Ravens will go for 2.
But it's alright.
70, Hawk 70.
Always next time.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Even that touchdown still only a 9-point game.
Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Got the Patriots and the Falcons Super Bowl. Ironic, it's the same building it occurred in.
Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
That makes me feel better that I had it on because I was like, uh-oh, if it's on 1-0, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. This defense starting to
Alright, this.
right now. They're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run here with both. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Yep, a little too little, too late.
2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on
Well,
EA
I'm just going to go out.
2nd and 12.
All out pressure this guy.
All-out effort to stop the run is coming. Stroud looks to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes
I may do this.
down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is getting the game.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That Mitchie's beating Kuda a little bit. Oh, oh well.
John Mechie, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans use the
Well,
play to
that is what it is.
fourth quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. By the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Touchdown!
At least I'm getting my passing yardage objectives done.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Here's Griffin. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. After After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I like that casino blitz.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Stroud.
I'll start doing that casino thing more often.
At the 49-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Griffin. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Griffin's throw caught by Olave. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle.
Why do they spin around like that? Just go forward. I mean, stupid ass stuff.
They'll try to run with Gibbs, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
damn.
here in the final minute,
Yeah, guys, I told you this wasn't no blowout.
All right, now a big
I just took away one of those interceptions. You know, a 1-point game.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
3-point game, not bad.
Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman.
Oh, might as well go for the onside kick now.
Of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight, and that's why you have.
Well, not bad. I know I lost. That's pretty fucking close in the end.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Ready? Cougar 19.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. This is
That John Mitchell, that's had trouble with him today. Well, anyway, even though I lost, it was actually a pretty damn good game. I was literally one turnover away from winning the game.
But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because
The guy had a good team.
it still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case,
Other than the turnovers, I would have won.
they brought it. The defenses,
Just one turnover, I might add.
That'll do it for us.
Well, the show must go on. Oh, that's right. We got our team captain upgrades this bye week's over, so we got to finally get my team captain upgraded. Good. Who else? Good. And upgrade Kevin Mamai to 88. I think we might have to use that one. Blues are persistent. Bow. Okay, we'll try it. Alright, so I'll pay for it, okay. You just basically get a rebate. That's weird, but okay. Must be with the store's money or something. You need a transaction to stay keep a profit margin or just something like that. Anyway. Guardians. Let me see something for a minute. Objectives. Team captains. Played a third down conversions with a... Okay, that's easy. Conversions. That'll upgrade my Eric Berry to an 85.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
18, right here. Buffalo 18. On the ball.
Now Boone. And that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Third play here, this opening drive is up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Moon. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hurry.
Good score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and it pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers.
Griffin. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Manti Te'o. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 3rd down, Griffin. So they'll get nothing on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. We'll try the right side here with Peyton. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was.
He has a 3-4 defense. He's a little better in the run.
2nd and goal. Here's Peyton up the middle.
No.
And he takes this
A certain way, but
Bears touchdown. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. of the gun. It's moved. And this is going to be intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At their own 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They go play action with Griffin. He's letting it fly for Cooks. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Now a handoff inside, it's Peyton, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5. On the give, here comes Peyton. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set to kick off. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
18 Cardinal.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Gibbs here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise that he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Chop alert!
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 5.
Roll!
On the give, here's Gibbs. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Come on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw on 2nd down, Moon. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back in great shape. Gibbs straight ahead. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Play action. It's Griffin. He'll buy some time right. The Ravens going to use
the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
60 boxes. Check, check. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On second down, here's Griffin. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Mayer, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a give, it's Peyton. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. A gain of 3, second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up first and 10 at their own 26. Off play action. Griffin. Now he's free up the left sideline as they finally wrangle him out at the 48. A good pick up there at 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
18, Rattler, 18.
To throw is RG3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Cougar 19. Warrior 17.
Now a first down throw, Moon. Got an open man, it's Devin Hester. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
That run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Moon to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
To throw, Moon. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run down with Peyton. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Walter Payton punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
I don't know the same thing with it.
Is that more motivation for the defense?
Withdraw my ass.
I think as a defense, you are so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourself.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
We certainly are because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Moon. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. The man in motion left here, Johnson.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 4th down, Moon. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now Griffin finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
Wow.
Down the sideline he goes.
He got it. That's why he's my #1 receiver.
62 yards.
I have to go for 2 points, something.
Able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Griffin will try and throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Brief safety sub.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Boone. That one complete downfield to Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, you're cornerback. Okay.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Moon. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the run, it's Peyton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Walter Payton taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will add to their fourth quarter lead. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Griffin eluding the pressure right. The pass taken in by Mayer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Griffin on first down. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again, Griffin. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Griffin to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2nd down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal. 60.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown.
Because if I had an extra point, I'll only use a field goal to win if I get the ball back.
One-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Moon.
Oh, man.
And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an out-of-boy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Tempo.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they
It's
step
like
him behind
a
the
different
line.
kind of nickel defense. Start using that. What blitzes out of that? Ooh.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Moon. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. taken down with the first down.
Well, good
at the
game.
Ravens 23.
Almost did it, but sorry.
Not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now a toss play for Peyton. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they think they'll just pound it in there.
Gotta hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. On the give, here comes Peyton. And he'll be broken down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal.
Stop. Yeah, the problem is I get out of this end zone.
Fourth and goal from the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Griffin. And now their defense came through the goal line. Stan got on the ball, but let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand. They've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Griffin. Flushed out right. Into the hands of Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, baby.
Taking the catch. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here.
Wow.
Down inside the 10.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The kick by Lutz is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
I know what I have to do.
Here's first and goal. Now Griffin. And he just throws this away. Smart decision here this close to the end.
Give the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. That clock had run awfully low. Now, obviously, no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
Steps away.
Perfect. Just perfect. They don't get the ball back.
Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now.
He won! That was an epic comeback right there, boy. Holy shit.
Home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
Yeah, that was a one for the ages. That was the game of the year so far, right there.
Being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to reach.
Alrighty. I think with that, I'm going to take a lunch break, and I'll be back later on, guys.